Gosh, look at that giant, boys. Power pole down, 360 in the wind. Man, I'm telling you, as soon as I fished out of it for the first hour, I knew automatically that anybody that is serious about bass fishing, and really in all types of fishing, but bass fishing competitively out of a kayak, it's a total game changer, the 360 Mirage Drive, just because it's going to make you so much more efficient, so much faster, and so much better at sitting in one area and covering water and catching fish and making that total 360, circle in an area and covering that water instead of drifting in and getting on top of those fish. Now I can maneuver sideways, circular, any way I want to maneuver with my hands free to fish, and it's going to help you catch more fish. So if I'm a serious tournament angler in a kayak, I'm definitely getting a 360 Mirage Hobie. It's no doubt. In some of those areas, I like to stand up, and the big platform of this Hobie kayak makes a huge difference when you're standing, because you stand up, you set the hook on a frogfish with a big heavy rod and braided line, and you bend over backwards. If you don't have a heavy duty platform holding you up, you're going to fall out of the boat. And being able to sit in that one spot though and catch 12 or 15 fish in 30 or 45 minutes was a huge advantage by having that combination with the power pole and then the 360. And then that allowed me also to work through a lot of those smaller fish, and all of a sudden, boom, catch a 6.25 pounder right there where you thought it was mostly a lot of smaller fish at. So typically, if you didn't have that combination with the 360 to keep yourself so, perfectly positioned there, and the power pole also, you wouldn't be able to get that last big bite that was kind of left there waiting. I had to weed through those little fish to catch that big fish. So that whole combination with this setup is perfect, I believe, for the tournament angler to catch more bass. Yeah, I was very impressed with the feature of how the fins kick up, because most of the areas that I like to fish in kayaks are shallow, stump filled, places, especially a lot of standing timber, a lot of little pole timber that sticks up, and most of the water in the back of these shallow flats like that, especially in, South Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Texas, any of those Gulf, region especially, you've got standing timber and little cutoff poles in that muddy water, and that's terrible on a regular drive or on a regular, boat propeller. That kick up option, feature on there allows you to just bang through there, boom, hit it, and it sounds bad when you hit something. You think, oh man, I hope I didn't break it, and then keep kicking, and boom, it kicks right back into place, and you never miss a beat. So it's a great feature to add, and just shows Hobie's commitment to excellence, making the best possible, kayak for the serious fisherman.